this win, but Quaker Orbs, they have their moments where they just, it's hard to predict. But with the pick that they pick, I'm pretty sure this is part of their strategy because you don't see, they probably ban Ranger, right? Do we know what the champion bans are or no?
I'm actually, yeah, not 100% sure what the champion bans are. We'll obviously get to that in a little bit of time.
Okay.
There we go. So we actually know it's going to be Keel and Ranger.
Keel and Ranger. That's what my prediction
was. To be fair,
was.
she did say
I did
Keel
say,
off air.
yes. I did say they're going to ban Keel because Yenem's Keel is actually really, really insane in certain maps, especially like Tempest and Keep. That you can't, you have to ban. You have to ban Keel.
The burst damage is insane.
Yeah, and Ranger is just the orb. You have to take away the orb. The cooldown, it's just you always have to respect the orb. And both Ranger, both Whaz and Chain, yeah, Whaz and Chain are both really, really good Ranger players.
Here we go.
Mean, yep.
Getting into it here, Effortless with the instant sight here. Railing down into LG, goes up to C. Here we go. Sticking together, just some cautionary rockets going in.
I mean, well, while we're in like the early stages of the map, maybe we should probably talk about just the map in general because this is like a new addition to 2v2 TDM.
It is.
Especially here at Quakecon. And, you know, Zoot and I have talked a ton about this being a very heavy-sided map where you have access to the rail, you have access to the power-up near there as well, the rockets as well. So it's a very critical point of the map, and we see, you know, a lot of teams actually like to defend this position. But I think as like the meta has kind of changed and the playstyle has evolved on it, we've seen a lot more competition around the mega side too.
Oof. Nice rail coming out of Effortless right there to get the frag. 2-3 game. Quaker Orbs with a 1 frag lead. It's really nice to see this map finally in action.
Yeah, this map is kind of big, and it's also the second map that has the most vials. So really, with Vice's ability cooldown being added since the last patch, this is actually a really good map to play Vice as well. Look at that
Look at that combo coming out of Effortless.
Oh, wow.
Juicy.
Effortless is looking really solid with the rails right now.
I think one thing that, you know, a lot of people can't forget about Whaz&Chain is that Whaz is still on Liquid.
Yeah.
Like, he's still on the team, and that kind of shows that Liquid, you know, Rapid and Hang have a lot of faith in that player, especially coming to CTF.
Whaz is also one of the most experienced Quake player in CTF and even in TDM, and he's just all around more experienced than I think both in Effortless and Yenem combined in competitive play. Like, he brings a lot to the table with strat, and that's what you see in ESL go for tourney when they were playing against Rafa and the Hang.
So quad coming up in about 7 seconds here. Whaz&Chain look like they have somewhat of control on there, but they're both low.
Quad spawn. Your team has the quad.
Quaker Orbs. Chain has the quad.
They just get positioning there.
Was that 1 HP?
Yeah, he's pretty low. And he's going to look to push in. He's got the machine gun out the LG as well. He's going to lose this one, but where's his teammate? It looks like it will be picked back up. Whaz, though, he's low at HP. So now they're going to have their own quad run. But again, Tempest Keep, one of the biggest maps in the pool that we have. Very easy to hide from quad. Effortless doesn't have vision, so there's no chance for him to actually turn this pickup into anything really major for them. But then we should also talk about the picks as well. We have the BJ Visor versus the Visor and the Galena. And okay, they do feed him too.
Nice little sweep there of the mouse.
But the Galena and the BJ, the big two switch-ups, right? And Squeeze Toy, like Galena on this map, you already said it's a major, like a huge map. You have so many opportunities to get that overstack with your totems going.
Right, and Galena, this is one of the reasons why Galena is always banned in 2v2s, is the addition that you bring, not just the 50 healing, it's the over-healing max that you can get. You can get basically a free mega if you just have your 3 totems up. We've seen Yenem and Effortless do this. They hide 2 of the totems, and then the 3rd totem heals max from like 25 to like 175.
I actually want to see how many totems that he currently does have down too, because that's going to be like integral part of how this game's going to develop. Heavy's going to be up. Looks like Effortless will try to contest it here, but won't have a chance. You can see the dual wheel being popped. Effortless should lose this trade. Chain's able to secure that one, but now he has to keep track of, well, will I have this ability back up in time? He's got to get some hourglasses. He needs his ability back up for this protection coming up in about 30 seconds time. Yeah,
and in this map with about, I would say, 12 vials, this is, like I said, second largest map with a lot of vials besides Sarnath. Sarnath has the most vials, so cooldown ability, especially with Lena and Visor, is really, really good on this map.
And there's so many angles. We see a lot of fights here. Gridlock, you see one battle going on, and someone will come from behind with an LG and quickly sweep up the enemies, and it's really interesting map in that situation.
Yenem is being full-on ukulele right now.
The battle for
LG.
protection.
Look at that, with the nail, he is the pure #1 NA totem bot right now.
Oh, survives the duel.
Totem bot. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. It's gonna go LG. This is Ukulele in the making, guys. This is Ukulele going Super Saiyan mode with Ultra Instinct right now. This is what we're seeing right now. This is Totem bot #1.
That was your first mistake. You can't go Ultra Instinct when you're in Super Saiyan mode. So you already messed up.
Okay.
And I
Oh
lost
my
so much
god,
respect for
no!
you.
Did I just say Super Saiyan and Ultra Instinct? I was wrong.
I'm really
sorry.
disappointed in you.
Oh no.
Goku's disappointed in you as well.
Quaker Orbs kind of running away with this a little bit now. Only 4:38 in, though. It could be anybody's game. Nice rail coming out of Venom.
I think it's getting 2 totems down.
Yes. See, they run this strat a lot where they run 2 totems, they hide one. Because that 3rd totem, they're going to call it and hide that totem.
The thing is, like, when you have these totems down as well, you don't need to go really Mega side anymore.
Exactly.
If you go, you're going there to just contest it and prevent them from getting it.
They only need to hold heavy armor right now, which is exactly what they're doing. They're doing exactly perfectly what this strat are doing. Like,
Venom
and you
finally
gotta,
going down.
Gotta respect the tribal.
Gotta respect it.
Got to play.
Gotta respect the tribal.
Oh, his totems have been cleared up. Yanim's again looking to push back in. The tribal versus shotgun. Well, both actually missing quite a few shots. Yanim will get it.
Oh,
so 1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for 1. That's a good trade.
Heavy's up. Let's see. None of the players are really close to it. Oh, there's
They're
one.
trying to hold heavy right now because they know they're going to try to contest it.
Okay.
Chain a little shaky with that LG.
Ukulele.
Deep breaths, Chain. Deep breaths.
Deep mode, Yanim.
Incoming quad.
This quad's going to really determine, I think, the pacing as well. Whaz&Chain need to pick this one up. Nice early kill on the Yanim does open up like potential positional advantage, but that's the vision coming in.
Whaz&Chain attacking hard. Ooh, looks like they're both going to go down.
Yeah.
That was without dual wield as well. That's so unfortunate.
Chain is out for blood.
Dual wheel quad VJ. What is more terrifying than that than beside a clutch with heavy armor stack and protection? That's
I would say maybe Death Knight.
Oh,
that would be pretty scary in my opinion.
Yes, yes. It's a good thing he's not being played. It's a good thing.
But again, like Tempest Keep, like you can't look at a quad on Tempest Keep like you could look at a quad on Blood Run. Like he's gotten 1 kill off this quad. That was it. Unless you count the initial 2 they got picking up the item. But that just shows like how big this map is and how difficult it is to chase anyone. And you need that vision out of your visor, which unfortunately they did not have up to really track down those kills. And even at that rate, you're hoping for like a 2, maybe 3 kill quad run.
This map is really big for 2v2.
Chain's LG looking a little better. Takes out Effortless.
Oh,
They're going to take out Venom as well. So the gap is now 24-28. It's a close game.
They actually did a lot with that 1 quad power up. That changed. That brings the gap closer. Just having
it wasn't even the kills though. I think in my opinion, it was like the stop and momentum for Quaker Orbs to like shut them down and buy some breathing room for Whaz&Chain.
Right, 1 frag, but they didn't lose the quad.
These reels coming from Chain today. I mean. We talk about playing in his first LAN and he's doing amazingly well.
Say he's playing off the Chain.
Yeah.
Hey. Chain taking out Venom.
Come on now, Jason.
I mean, I didn't
BJ stream coming out.
His theme song. Good old 80s hits. Now that's music featuring BJ. I think on Tempest Keep, by the way, since it is such a big map, it really punishes teams for like lack of communication and lack of teamwork. Because if you're hitting these points, you need to hit them together, and you never want to get caught off by yourself in a 1-on-2 in these fights. It would get him. The thing is, the power-up's coming up in a second.
I don't know why he dropped that. Oh, he wanted to get.
Ooh, Effortless with the protection. Could this be it?
Oh, that was nice, real. That was amazing by Effortless. Effortless doing. He better do something with his protection. They need to pick. Oh, they have a good gap. I guess they could play
Quaker Orbs.
Yeah, Quaker Orbs can just. Yeah, they can just get that heavy. They're not gonna contest that. They're probably gonna stay by Mega because that is the smart play by Whaz&Chain to just let this power up run. In case people that are just watching that didn't know, power up gives like a third of your damage.
Wow, Effortless taking down both Whaz and Chain. The movement on this guy with the rocket jumps is insane.
Yeah.
He cleared the whole map in about 10 seconds, so.
He had to play aggressive. He had protection. I mean, that's what you need to do, you know? But this map, like Jason was saying, is so huge that like even if you get a power up, there's so many ways to go. Like the place itself can go different ways of positioning.
Yeah, kind of curious. Trying to wait around Mega. It was secured.
Quaker Orbs go down at Mega.
Problem is, is that time is starting to slowly slip away. I mean, not on the clock. Obviously, with 6 minutes left to go, but the kills are starting to get there for Quaker Orbs. And you need to see Whaz&Chain pull off these like 2-for-1 exchanges. And even then, 2-for-1 is going to be really risky with how this map's actually going. That's a nice push out again.
Here comes Ukulele, the totem bot, with LG.
About 30 seconds till the next power-up. Whaz&Chain really need a couple good power-up runs. They need to snowball this thing and get back into the game. Otherwise, we're only 11 frags away from Quaker Orbs taking this map.
The thing is, what we've seen with the power-ups, again, it's not a lot of kills. It's more of like map control. Like they're able to get heavy off, they're able to get mega off of it, and then try to use that as like their real pushing off point. Which is why I think Galena offers you so much more in this map, because you're not really skirmishing as much as you would on other maps. It provides you a lot more time to heal. Obviously, again, get the overstack on these totems. Quad is coming up in 2 seconds time, and that totem, speaking of him, will take down one. Yetum gets both. His stack is not great.
My goodness.
But they're still having 11 kill lead.
You gotta respect the totem. Yetum going full on totem bot.
Venom out of his mind right now. He's on the hunt. This might really seal the deal.
That was an amazing read. And he got mega. See,
Venom.
Again, you were right. Because of how huge this map is, map control with getting power-ups is really essential to winning.
This is why I'm liking cast with you two better than Zoot, because you actually tell me I'm right. You know, I build up my confidence. Zoot just says, Jason, you're wrong.
On this map especially, you know, other maps it's just all out carnage when the power-up is gained.
I can tell you when you're wrong, Jason. I'll let you know.
I'm never wrong, though. That's the problem. We see again, Yetum pushing straight through. Again, they know they have the frag lead, they have the kill lead, they have pretty much everything going their way, and they know the pressure's now on Whaz&Chain to just get anything in these rounds. Look at that. Again, another 2-on-1 happens on the respawn for Chain. Puts him, again, now 4 frags away from closing out this first map.
That was a nice That was a nice string of nails by Whaz. That was a good read, too. I mean, you didn't even see it coming. You really didn't.
Oh, that's a dual wield.
Chain with the dual wield.
He's gonna wait it out.
Oh, 2-on-1 again.
Yep, that was great.
It's one of the biggest challenges of 2v2s is learning how to stay with your partner, and the engagement when you're out of control can be so difficult.
I mean, they've been like losing control of like all the power-ups. Like they're trying to position around Mega now, but it's just almost too late. Mega will spawn in. They actually don't even have the timing on it, and they miss it completely. Quaker Orbs get 2 kills. They get the Mega, and now it's pretty much guaranteed to be their game here, especially pushing it now against
Quaker Orbs are just so confident. They're just pushing in and playing aggressive, and that was great play by them.
So Quaker Orbs take the map. Is it 50-31?
How about we just ignore the score, you know, for the sake of Chain and Whaz there. Okay, it's 50-32. I guess we're going to see the second time. It's unfortunate that it happens, but again, Tempest Keep is such a different map than I think pretty much everything we have in the pool when it comes to 2v2 TDM. Like, we're going to Blood Run next with Awoken as the 3rd map if we get there. Blood Run's going to be about the skirmishing power, the fighting power, getting in your face, forcing these constant attacks, and then making his power-up runs actually do something.
Right.
Well, beyond getting control.
Yetum and Effortless looking really strong today. I'm really excited to see what they can do in this tournament, but it's not over yet. We have, it's best of 3, so let's do it. Let's get into the next one. I'm really excited to see, you know, what's the next map, by the way?
Blood Run.
Blood Run. Okay, This is going to be interesting. A different map. Got to respect the tri-bolt here, and we'll see what happens.
So, why don't you hit us up with some Squeeze stats real quick? What? I know you have like this whole like stat sheet that you were just looking at.
I was looking at my stat sheet, yes.
It's impressive. Squeeze has a spreadsheet of picks.
Don't expose me. Why are you exposing me? Don't expose me right now. I'm looking at it. I am looking at it. I did call that they're going to ban Ranger for Chain, and they are going to try to play Blood Run. Wait, they're playing Blood Run, Tempest, and Corrupted. 2 of those maps, they banned Keel for the sake of Yetum's Keel on Corrupted. Blood Run, also a good map for Keel.
Wait,
that's why they were doing.
It's Awoken, I think.
I thought it was Awoken.
Wait, are they playing Awoken?
I thought Awoken still got.
Tiebreaker's Awoken, yeah.
I wrote this. You told me it was.
No. You can literally go back and watch
It's okay. The beauty of this.
I'm used to women not listening to me. It's okay. I understand. It happens.
Listen, Squeeze, the beauty of this is that if anything goes wrong, we can just blame Jason.
Can we blame Jason?
Yeah, it's all Jason's fault.
Yes, it is Jason's fault.
See, no one told me the dress code for this. You guys showed up in matching outfits, and I showed up with my H&M, you know, $10 tee.
We went shopping right before Quakecon. It was great.
Don't you see this? We're meant to be.
Yeah, we're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was your suit, man? What happened to the blazer? What happened to the suit
dry
that you
cleaner?
matched
The dry
you?
cleaner
Yeah.
was late, right?
He only does this for Zoot. He doesn't do it for us. We're not good enough.
We're not
for
good
it.
enough.
Nah.
I dress up for my
We just
bae.
get the V-neck shirt going on. That's all you got.
You know, I got to show off, you know, my lack of muscles.
So here we go. Blood Run is the next map. Chain and Whaz. Chain with BJ. Whaz with Galena. And then we have Effortless and Yenem playing BJ and Death Knight. Oh,
No,
is that allowed?
Not happening.
Wait,
Not
what?
happening.
allowed.
No,
He's
that's
just showing
not
it off.
allowed.
He's just showing off. There's
Yeah.
champion obviously released.
He's just
super
trying to
fun.
show off his skin.
Can we do?
I don't think he even has a skin there actually. I think it's just like a default for him. But he just really wants to play. Again, Death Knight's super fun. If you haven't played Death Knight yet, Death Knight Sorlag is one of the most hilarious combos you can ever do in twos, just because of your like area control. You spit, you shoot fire. It's team fire and acid.
Oh, the dot is insane. Death
Yes.
Knight and Keel are also insane on a map like
Yes.
Corrupted Keep. The burst damage there is insane. So
You
I'm
just
gonna be
get
excited to
tribal.
see.
You just get tribal.
Right. Try.
You just get tribal. You get tribal with Keel and you spam, especially in a map like Blood Run,
Yep.
which is a good thing they ban Keel for Effortless and Yenem, because that would be really, really strong. We see a lot of it being played in this map.
Yep. A good
Smart
Keel
ban.
is
Yeah, smart
very
ban.
dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially on this map, the area control there is where Tribolt is just insane. So
Exactly.
it's going to be interesting to see a game without Keel, but the Tribal is there. So we'll see how the teams utilize it, and we'll see what team comes out on top.
I've seen both teams do really well on this map against each other that I can't predict if one or the other is going to win. I knew Tempest was going to be in Quaker Orbs side because this is their strategy, this is what they want to do, especially with Galena. But this is still a toss-up. They're both running BJs and Galena right now.
This will be a real symphony for our ears.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the crowd will be screaming all day tomorrow.
I'm sure they will actually. But guys, keep in mind, this is the round of 16. If Whaz&Chain can't take this map, they're dropping to the loser bracket, and they're one loss away from being knocked out entirely. Where Quaker Orbs, if they win this, they'll go through into the quarterfinals, so they only have to win one more match to make it through to Saturday's games. Nice little flank comes in from Effortless here. Heavy's going to be trying to contest. He's actually denying it away from them, and the problem is, I don't know if he has the weaponry, because he only has the nail gun at the moment and a machine gun. He's going to have to back away and give up the Heavy, but there's a massive desync now between those two items.
Effortless, holding that Tribolt. Shooting at the ground. Okay, okay.
Just really showing that ground two's boss.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I don't like that statue either.
Yeah.
That's the demon, man. He's looking at you.
I mean, you can see like they're setting up for control here. And
Yeah.
again, like he has poverty weapons right now, as Jahar would say. He doesn't have anything good to use yet. He's gonna have to expect that. That's gonna be a duel coming through, but
Wow.
That was a good
Actually
trade.
takes out Chain.
Yeah, that was a good trade. So this is the most important part of the map, is holding Tribal. Tribal area, you can see Mega, you have Heavy. That was a good play by holding there. Good calls probably by Effortless. Even if you go down, it was a good trade. That was a really good trade. They didn't need to push in there. I don't know why Whaz&Chain would.
Whaz is going to pick up Mega.
Yeah, holding that platform is really huge, especially with Tribal, because you have area denial on Tully, and you told him Demon. Now they're going to set up for quad a lot sooner than the other.
Wow.
you cannot
Whoa.
Wow.
Whaz bouncing around Yenem.
These rockets by Whaz.
Healthy Galena coming in. Wow. Yenem takes out Whaz&Chain with the starting shotgun to finish him off.
You hate to see that.
Hate to see
Yeah.
it. So Yenem has the quad now. He's going to be hunting his enemies.
He doesn't have LG though, so he has shotgun, and he can't really. I mean, he can go through totems. He has HP to work with it, but he's trying to use his teammate to actually give him the information.
Oh, that's
starting shotgun.
He just skied a Chain.
So painful. I can feel it.
Oof.
Oh, nice.
So Chain
wheel
takes
by
out
Chain.
Yenem.
Yeah.
They still have it though, actually. So Effortless actually able to
that's
secure it off the death. He's able to get another frag off that. So I think they got about 3 or 4 kills in total off of that quad. Again, you compare that to Tempest, and we didn't see that many kills a single time out of the entirety of that map. So first squad already doing some serious work here. Again, nice little rail comes through. 7-7, even though we've seen most of the control going to Quaker Orbs, Whaz&Chain, even losing 3 or 4 players in that last quad, they're actually keeping this really close.
So here we go, battle with the Tribolt again. Yenem playing dangerously, takes out Chain with the look away rocket, but Whaz takes him down with no health. Wow.
I think with this map, the more important play is the power-up play because that secret room is so easy to hold comparatively. And right now, the next power play is going to determine how this match goes. You see how effective it is to spam tribal?
Oh, the tribal.
Well, it's not even just the tribal spam there, it's the fact that tribal spawns there. So
yeah,
you can literally just sit there forever spamming that one area the entire time.
And you deny them from going into teleporter. Oh.
Effortless dual LG denied, but it's quickly, Whaz is quickly taken out. It's like, I got you, buddy, I got you.
Alright, so we got protection up. If you look at Whaz, it's got LG and rail.
They need to set this up.
He's trying. Actually, Effortless is missing a lot of.
Oh, they're getting cut off. Whaz&Chain are going to take the power up.
Good play by Whaz&Chain there. By sandwiching them there, they can escape, they can do anything, and now we have Urkulele with protection. Look at this totem bot going.
Whaz takes out Effortless.
The more important part is that Whaz actually survived with like a ton of stack left off of that fight in Secret.
Yeah.
So he's able to actually pick up the protection and pretty much be unkillable now.
He has heavy. I mean, that's a third damage from protection. And two-thirds damage from heavy.
Not a bad protection run by Whaz.
No,
Can he get another frag?
That's just, this map is mostly power-up control, and this is what I'm talking about, because you can spam, you can do anything, you can hold tribal, but you need that power-up.
This is such a great map for 2v2s because of the speed.
Exactly.
Much higher speed, more battles than Tempest for sure.
Drop comes in. Get another 2-on-1. You saw Whaz&Chain actually getting caught out quite a bit on Tempest Keep when it came to 2-on-1s. Then again, it was obviously a really one-sided map in favor of Quaker Orbs. But now they seem to be turning the tides here. They seem to finally have the momentum and more importantly, the control. They look way more comfortable on this map than they're looking on Tempest, which might kind of give you an idea of maybe what their preparation was like coming into this. Maybe not putting as much time on a Tempest as some other teams.
Yeah, and just the length of time that Tempest has been around. I mean, Blood Run's been around for, 20 years, so. Chain with the dual LG versus the dual tribal from Effortless, but looks like they'll walk away. A nod and a walk away. There you go.
Oh, I got one.
Whaz taken out with the tribal. Yenim takes out Chain.
Must be some miscommunication there.
Yeah, but their stacks really risky right now, considering that rep protection, or sorry, quad come at about 15 seconds time. Mega's going to be there, Heavy will be there, so they have a chance to cycle those two before we get into this fight. That was a great rocket, Effortless.
Such a nice rocket. Precision accuracy.
But look, Chain, I think he's by himself. No, actually, no, he just has a teammate off to the right. They actually have to push him with the dual wheel. The shotguns are going to be nice, but the shotguns are not going to be enough. But Yenim comes in, and they take it away. Who's got the stack, though?
Whoa, the flick from Venom. Really nice. This is Insta-Gib.
This is Insta-Gib now. Insta-Gib mode.
What mode is that? You're trying to say Insta-Gib?
It's Insta-Gib.
It's Insta-Gib.
Let's not
This is a conversation for another time.
Let's not agree.
Whoa! Wow, Venom taking Whaz and Chain out with the shotgun point blank range. And look at that stack on Venom. Venom's not messing around.
Quad wears off. I thought he was going to do like 150. Hits for 40. Feels bad. Push comes in.
Wow.
I mean, another one. I think that's like his 5th kill with the shotgun in this run. Can we actually see, how many kills do these guys have at the moment when we have a second? I'm curious between them. It's a nice little push in.
Venom, both these games looking so strong, though. Just like that, it's a 2-point game. And it's tied. Wow.
Yeah, one power-up. I told you. Power-up play. Power-up play. This map is all about power-up play. One power-up can change it all.
Wow, just like that, some trades. Whaz takes out Venom with the nail gun. Looking to get that lead back here, 25-23.
Let's see, Whaz is waiting for Mega to come up. Gets one frag, but actually just backs off. But I don't
Oh, the totem.
Oh,
I hate to see it.
I think I just saw his head roll off his body there for a second.
Yeah, no, best totem bot in
Heavy is up, it looks like, shaken.
Okay.
Nice little trade there. 15 seconds till the next power up. It looks like there's gonna be a battle here, 2-on-1. There's the backup right now. The dual rockets coming out just for area denial.
mean, you also see right there, like, the importance of move speed, like, importance of being able to move around the map completely, or together and well. Because Chain got in there quicker than the enemy team did, so he had a 2-on-1 fight with his teammate, and Quaker Orbs weren't really able to do much against that. Yeah, they came in the last second and got protection technically for, like, a second and a half of time, but they didn't have the protection in the end. That dual wield LG is just ripping through Whaz, though. Oh, my lord, 40 HP left.
Wow, Whaz survives the dual LG. Getting the stack back up.
He has protection, and dual LG, but Effortless should have taken him down there. At least lower than 40.
What's crazy to me is the lack of rockets.
That was a good play by Whaz&Chain, taking that power up together.
You see both teams like really heavily focusing on the LG and the Tribal for the most part, and even Shotgun to some extent. We're not really seeing rockets used that much. I guess teams don't want to go out of their way to pick it up.
It's risky because you can get railed and spam just like that. Like what we're seeing right now.
I'm seeing some less Tri-Bolt action as the game goes on. I think the teams are both kind of ignoring the hot spots where Tri-Bolt is spammed and getting more into the Rocket LG nailgun play here.
Still got time coming as well. He really wanted rail, and because he stuck around so long, he's actually going to die from that one. It's been unfortunate.
BJ screaming music to my ears.
Stole the heavy. Wow. Okay.
How long has that totem been there?
This is what I'm talking about with Yenem and Effortless. You see them do this a lot when they're running Galena. They hide one totem, and maybe a second totem, and the third totem, because you see them healing from 25 to 175. That's a free mega. You can basically give up mega just to have that 175 overheal stack from healing all 3 totems. Sure, each only does 50, but you put 3 mega.
So this quad's coming up in about 3 seconds. Chain with 1 HP. Wow. It's a totem.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Venom and Effortless are going to take this. Effortless says, no, you do it, bro.
That Jabated scream.
This is all you.
That Jabated scream. These BJs with the Jabated.
The thing is, Yenem has like a decent enough stack to make this work.
Yes.
He's going to have Mega as well.
And
okay.
What? Oh, that was a totem. Okay.
Oh, you thought
I thought the nails followed him through the portal. Yenem getting 2 frags.
That'd be the most effed up thing to see someone rail through the teleporter and get like a kill.
Good passive play
I'd be into it.
By Whaz&Chain there. They could have used more of that power up.
Oof.
That was really smart. That was really
Chain and Whaz. Chain and Whaz not about to let Venom seal the deal here. Chain with that you got to respect the Tri-Ball. That's a tough spot to be in right there where Mega is.
Quick champions in a nutshell. Respect the orb, respect the totem, respect the Paco. And respect the BJ Jabated scream. You always have
when BJ screams, every time BJ screams at home, follow suit.
Exactly. Twitch chat will be screaming, ah!
It's got to come from the diaphragm. You really got to take a deep breath and just let it out, So Chain will get up heavy and meet both enemies there at the stairs. Ooh, eats a totem. Eats the totem. There you go. Oof. That's a dangerous spot to be in. If you're not going to get railed, you're going to get tri-bolted. Mega coming up in 3 seconds here. They will contest for that.
And it was
Chain takes out Effortless and Venom with the Tri-Ball. Venom does end up taking out Chain.
Oh, this
so
is an
power-ups coming up.
That's a really awkward spot to be caught out.
That was, I mean, these 2-for-1s and these 1-for-0s at this stage of the game, 42 to 38, so important for the team, for either team to really make those successful. The problem is, protection's up. You can see, Whaz&Chain, they've given that one up completely. As you see now, Effortless trying to push it. Doesn't have dual wield, but technically doesn't really need it. And actually, they're the one to lose on a player from that. So technically, it's a net gain for Whaz&Chain at the moment with this protection to the other team.
So Effortless really needs to find some frags here to close that gap. Still a close game, though. 5 frags, but we're 7 frags away from Chain and Whaz saying, not so fast. We're going to do a 3rd map here. Effortless dual LG. Oh. Wow.
This is looking strong for Whaz&Chain on this map. Again, next power-up is going to determine it all. We'll see how it goes. Granted, Whaz&Chain have been really good about playing when they are not in control of power-ups. The way they're playing passive, when they have protection, hiding in secret, which is probably the best place to go.
Effortless taking out Whaz after getting the heavy. Just like that, a 2-point game.
Oh, you can't. Amazing to get the one. Actually, they're going to get a 2-throw on that.
Oh, no!
Wow.
Effortless, why you do this?
I mean, the thing is, it's high stakes time right now. 5 kills left to go for Whaz&Chain, 9 for Quaker Orbs. Whaz is trying to push through to assist his teammate. Trying to help him out through this banana position, but yeah, he doesn't have the health to really work with here. Almost runs into a totem as well.
That was a close one.
I think, yeah, it's going to come down to the squad.
Oh.
Whoa. Nice rocket coming out of Whaz. Sitting ducks there at the tribal.
You need to get set up for this. His squad's going to win the game for either team. Almost hands down.
Yes.
Yep. Last power-up coming in.
Power-up play on this map is really, really essential.
Chain doesn't have a stack at all. Chain should ideally die here. We see Whaz trying to push him, but he has no health left. And Quaker Orbs, even though they were down before this quad has been picked up, they actually might be able to secure this when he comes through 54 HP. He's going to use his teammate to actually bait himself in, and they get nothing off this so far.
Chain got a frag on Yenim, actually. So here we go. 4 frag differential. We got 40 seconds left until the game is over. Quaker Orbs need to find the frags.
Hold respawns as well. Hold respawns as best you can. 30 seconds left.
Whaz&Chain need to hide
again
and hold on for dear life.
Good passive play by Whaz&Chain. Really, really good.
No. 20 seconds left to go. And Quaker Orbs, they have to go full man mode here. They need these 2 frags. They have 15 seconds left. You have to do it. You got to use this. So that's a great rocket. But they still have 1 to go. They still have 10 seconds left. They have to find that last man to just tie things up to add 2 minutes of time to the clock. He's got to push in. They have no time.
Oh, he heard the portal. Oh, just like that.
So
Whaz&Chain.
Oh, what a close game. That was
the
great.
equalizer.
I was holding my breath the entire time. That was nuts.
What a great game.
That
was awesome.
Amazing. Look how close the scores are. 47-46.
It almost came down to that last battle right there, but ended just in time. So, what a game! Whaz&Chain versus Venom and Effortless. Now we're off to Awoken, right?
Yep.
So what are the picks looking like for Awoken, Squeeze?
With Kill being banned, we've seen it. Well, we know what Liquid would do. They would run Strong or Clutch, but like either of these teams are going to run any of that. They're probably not going to run Clutch. They're probably going to run BJ and Galena again, because BJ is just one of the most picked. They have like, I want to say 60%, 70% pick rate for this tournament right now, considering where everybody, BJ is just really, really strong.
Yep.
And it's just, it's going to look like another probably Visor BJ picks.
Yep.
And Keel is really, really good in Awoken as well, but that's why they took out Keel, because of these maps. Now when I look at it, I thought it was corrupted.
So it's definitely Awoken. So Awoken, another fast-paced map. One of the smallest maps, might be the smallest actually.
Yeah.
But what a game! What a game! Venom and Effortless looking so strong mechanically, but the teamwork coming out of Whaz&Chain just insane. So it comes down to this. Of course, the winner's going to move on, and the loser goes to the loser bracket. So it's not over for the loser, but money's on the table right now, and I'm really excited to see what the teams come up with on Awoken and how the battle shapes up. So
it's actually true. If you win this game, you're into the money.
Yeah.
At a minimum of $2.5 grand, which pretty much covers like everyone's travel. Even if you're coming from Europe, that pretty much covers you entirely.
Really? Wow. That's amazing.
I mean, depends how early you book your flights, you know, and stuff. And if, you know, maybe if you're CNZ, you had to book your flight last second. But that doesn't need to be talked about for now. We can save that for tomorrow. In the meantime, here we go. It's Awoken. It's our final map here. It's a round of 16 match. Whaz&Chain, or as I like to call him, Chaz, up against Quaker Orbs.
I prefer to call him
That's
Wayne.
a good name.
You can do both. Wayne and Chaz.
Wayne and Chaz.
Or Bruce.
With Chain and Whaz trying to hold rail right off the bat, getting some weapons here. Whaz is going to want that LG. Looks like they're going to back off.
So on this map, we talked about Tempest Keep being a very heavy-sided map with position to heavy and rail and the weaponry. Again, this map is very heavy-sided as well, over towards the rail and pretty much the item pickup for the most part. Problem is, if you're playing BJ, you need to get LG. So you have to move together as a team and give it this position eventually to get the right weaponry, unless you get some kills and they donate over to your weapon, because that's where the dual wield's really going to shine, is with the dual wield lightning gun.
Yeah, especially in this map, you want to control T and you want to control rail most of the time.
The flick shotgun.
Yeah, that's
And then Galena's totems here are so powerful. And there's secret spots that you can throw them and keep them on fire for a good amount of the game here. So you're going to see both teams trying to hold that rail area as the map progresses here.
And taking this position away is very tough to do, but I feel like it's more viable if you have the LGs. It's just the access to the rail here. You can see the angle you can hold over towards Mega, the angle you can hold towards Heavy. You can technically teleporter. It's really hard to penetrate that without taking 90 damage off a rail. Oh my God, Whaz just knocked off the map, and that's some great rockets coming through.
Nice wheel coming out from Ephelis there. That was beautiful. That was worth it because now they have, with power up coming up here, they need to be up here controlling this part of the map. The rail side of the map is just really, really essential to be controlled right here in this map.
Whaz taking out both Venom and Effortless.
It's not a bad time to die because they actually got a lot of damage done. They can push back in immediately here.
Yeah, they're really low. And it's quad.
Wow.
And it's quad, yep.
Chain was taken out fast. And it looked like it was going to go to Chain and Whaz, but it's now Quaker Orbs.
But she punch moment there if he hit that shot with the rail. They actually lose out on Yenem, but he's going to push through. He's got the LG. He's got dual wield available as well.
Looking for 2 big frags here. We'll get 1.
They need to do something.
Clock's ticking on that. Yeah. Can he get another frag? It looks like it's going to run out here.
Like, we talk about how important BJ has nail gun, but to be honest, let's say BJ with dual wield nail is just as scary. Dual wield tribal is just as terrifying.
What?
You don't really.
No, sorry. I was like, why did he just rocket jump with dual wield? But he's trying to protect Mega.
Yeah, they're trying to hold this position right here and probably sandwich them.
There's something beautiful about the Quake Classic rockets. 2 of them. Really? Not this one, but the centered one, dual wielding.
I really like, yeah, the centered one dual wielding was really nice. The LG dual wield also was really
Ooh, the combo coming out of Chain. He's going to push. Can he get 2
they
frags
so
here?
Low. They shouldn't have contested that. Why?
They gave that to Chain. They gave
Why
it.
you do this? Quaker Orbs, please no.
Not a lot of place to run, though. It's either, you know, get fragged or run off the map. Trades going on here.
Oh, we needed that.
Oof. Chain says, forget the rail. Here's a rocket. The rails are such an important part of this map. You wouldn't think so because of the small size, but there's so many angles.
Hey, size can be misleading, all right?
Oh, what? Spicy wheels coming out today. Super spicy, extra crispy. Reels coming from F.
So it's crispy and spicy.
It's crispy and spicy. Have you ever had?
You're just making me hungry.
We were talking about sandwiches last game.
Yeah, this is Whataburger.
Seconds coming up. Chain's in a position to pick it up. He's gonna get knocked off the map.
Oh!
To be fair,
you hate to see it.
To be fair,
oh my God, no.
I don't think he got knocked. I think he actually jumped off, realizing they're actually gonna lose that fight. So he actually takes protection out of the fight completely, so they can't pick it up and have a run themselves.
Yeah, that was actually a really, really good play. That's a smart play by them.
Call.
Yeah.
Who needs protection anyways? Let's get rid of it. Jump off the map.
I don't know why you guys are laughing.
I do it all the time in deathmatch, but I don't think people like it very much.
Laugh?
No, jump off the protection.
It's like, why are you laughing in deathmatch? They can't hear you. Feel bad for your roommate that just randomly hears you laugh the entire day. Poor Brad.
It's more that they hear me yelling all day. Here comes Chain with the rockets coming down to try to take out Quaker Orbs here. Nice rail, but he's going to ultimately be taken out by Venom.
Venom swaps from Galena to Doom. Wow.
Huh.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. I'm guessing they're trying to do this to move around the map faster so we can get control of a rail again. They try, yeah. This is really interesting.
Looks like Quaker Orbs grab Heavy.
We rarely see Doom being played here in twos.
I think it's that most people know where to check for these totems nowadays. Like the one you hide near the power up. It's very hard to get triple totems up, especially when you're just kind of.
True.
Well, actually, when you're camping one position, it's really relatively easy to get it there. But you can see neither team's been going for that route. I don't know necessarily why the Doom. The Berserk is going to help you push in, yes, but
it's the
you're
map.
susceptible.
It's you're easier to go up here with double jump. You're easier to move around the map with double.
Whew.
What?
Was that a double rocket dual wheel jump to a frag? Wow.
Wow, that was really nice.
Quad's coming up here.
There
Whoa!
goes Yenim.
Yenim off the map. And
Oh.
Whaz is left there alone with the power up. That was a double suicide.
Quaker Orbs really need to make a play here. This gap is getting huge.
Yeah, it is, as Whaz looking for some more frags. I think this is the biggest
Trying to
lead.
shoot through the Pika holes.
I think this is the biggest lead of the entire set. 15, right?
I think Tempest was, but yeah, about that
Tempest
too.
got, yeah.
It got pretty massive.
And what a nice run by Whaz. Great teamwork there as well.
Okay, so maybe the Doom is picked up just for the potential power up. He switched back over to Galena. But as we saw, it didn't work. They actually suicided, so put them even farther behind. He's only at 12. Whaz trying to push back in. No totem just yet. Staying alive. He's actually trying to help his teammate pick up the heavy. He's not able to keep it off.
Yenim with the crazy rails. He just says, this is my heavy. Yenim's playing like he wants to come back with this. It's doable. It's definitely doable.
Oh,
You shouldn't be allowed to push
What a
in 1v2 like
rocket
that and escape as well. Like
yeah,
that shouldn't happen.
that was really, really good. That was really bad play by Whaz&Chain. They were caught out. And honestly, it was just a nice rocket. But Yenim, that was the team.
To be fair, Venom's been defying the laws of QC all day long, it looks like. So, oof, nice rails coming out of Venom.
He got them locked in there, though. I think his teammates pushing in from behind. Effortless, yep, we'll get one. Mega's about to be up again, so they position around it. They have a sandwich move coming in.
And make
Again with the sandwiches, man. I'm telling you.
spicy rail sandwiches. Oh, really want food.
Protection coming up in 10 seconds. Neither team over there. Yenim's close. Grabs heavy. He's probably going to make a play over there right now.
They've given up the spot, though. They get up the location.
And they're going to wait for it. And Venom has it again.
And this power up, actually they've closed the gap.
They have. It's 9-point game.
He's a 9-point now. Yeah, they went from 22 to 12 to 29
Venom
and
playing
20.
pinball right here as he looks for the frag. That's starting shotgun. There you go. Effortless takes him down.
Yeah, but again, one kill with protection. I mean, to be fair, it's not about getting a ton of kills with protection. It's about keeping it away from Whaz&Chain.
Oh, what LG coming up from Whaz.
Venom
I think
knocked
that's the fourth suicide, actually.
the map.
Fourth or fifth.
It was about to be over. I don't see why they would force that. But
No, I mean, he got knocked off from LG.
yeah, that LG
It's
knockback
just, you know,
was just
the fifth
insane.
suicide. Just want to know, put that stat out there.
Don't diss my stats, man.
So 8-point game here now as looks like Heavy's going to pop. A minute away from the next quad. If Quaker Orbs can secure that next quad, it's going to be huge. Likewise for Whaz&Chain.
Yeah, they're playing really, really well, even when they're out of control, even when they're not having the power-ups, even when they're not having item control. They're really good at playing around it. Like, these two are really, really calm, and like you can see, they're extremely consistent and working together.
Well, I mean, you're seeing Chain and Whaz, like, literally stick together right now and push together. Like, they were like 9 difference up to now 11.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about even when they're not integrated, even when they did not have power up. You see what Yenim had power up protection there, and yet what did? They played really passively. They didn't push. They didn't be out of position. And as soon as that over, they push in. They got the kills. It's great play.
Oh,
whoa!
God.
Chain.
Look at that rocky with the side of rail.
It's a great sound, is it though? It's crunchy. Ooh, Effortless comes in, takes out Chain. So Effortless now with the quad takes out Chain again.
He's really nervous to go on a run, though. He's got the LG for it.
Again, they're out of position. They didn't have power up. And yet they're playing extremely smart about it. Being passive, not pushing, not picking up fights they don't need.
Leaves the Mega in favor for the frag.
Except for Whaz there.
And it looks like Yenim's going to grab the Mega there.
But I think...
What? What?
Prediction rocket?
What? Effortless!
He wasn't even looking. He was just like, see ya.
That's either luck or insane game sense, or maybe a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Dual LG on LG action there.
Why are you guys laughing? I don't get it. I feel like you guys have these like inside jokes that I don't know about.
They call me.
The gap's getting tighter here. 5-point difference. Can Quaker Orbs open this up?
So you're saying, can they open up the gap?
The gap, yes.
They open up
3
the gap.
points.
The gap's getting smaller.
3 frags. Wow.
You know what I like to see? I would like to see a one shot through the Pika hole. That's what I want to see. I just want to see
Which hole?
somebody hit the Pika hole.
What's that? Which one's that?
Where you put the Pika in the hole. Hey, it's a legit strap. You've seen Jahan do it.
That is true. Heavy in 4 seconds here, 3 seconds. Oh, the dual LG coming out of effortless. But Chain's going to win, takes out both of them. 5 frags.
Is that the
as
hole?
Chain picks
Yes,
out the heavy.
that's the hole.
I sometimes have a hard time finding it. My bad.
Effortless comes in with
Oh,
that
nice
shotgun.
shotgun,
The
yeah.
shotgun's so powerful.
You're not gonna get this protection. So you gotta back off. You gotta give this one away. And Quaker Orbs really need this one. What's the stack like? He's got a decent enough stack to push in. He also has some caught out too. It's a very circular map. It's like a donut map, I think is what I heard Jahar call it.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy to run away. You just kind of stick together and move, and you have to depend on your other teammate to push them back. And that was, even though Chain did die, he wasted a ton of time of Yedem and helped prevent him from potentially picking up more off of this.
Can they close the gap? This is going to be another close game.
Insanely close. 2 frags. Protection's running out. Yenem finding some nice rockets there. And it looks like the game will slow down for just a second. 12 minutes, 45 seconds left.
It's basically all on the squad.
Yep.
What?
Wow, from the
Quaker
Chain.
Orbs getting caught out there. Yeah.
Chain coming in.
Close from behind.
From behind. It's insane. 4 frags here. Effortless closing it. Wow, these dual frags, these double kills are just insane.
I think both teams need to start thinking about the squad, though. I mean, it's still a decent amount of time away, but you know you have another cycle of items before then. I feel like either team basically has to slow it down, because that quad is going to just determine the end of the game, because the frags are so close. You just need some sort of run with it. 2 kill difference between the 2 teams. You got a minute and a half remaining.
30
Quad's
seconds.
Up in 30, yeah, up in 34. And you're going to have heavy right before you. Now the question comes down to, is the 6 seconds worth it to pick up heavy? You can obviously rocket jump through the window to get there, which we might see them do. I think you almost need to if you're Chain here, most importantly. Just because you have the dual wield, you can just kind of surprise him. You see him trying to get the LG in time. Mostly just trying to focus on getting the right weaponry for this.
The Quaker Orbs are both low health.
Really
Not looking healthy here.
Oh, nice rocket by Effortless. That was beautiful.
Wow.
That was
Almost got knocked off the map.
He's not free just yet.
Oh, Yenem with that
Yenem
starting shot.
coming
Oh,
in.
but Chain comes in and
Chain
takes him out.
comes in. No, that was Chain. Oh my God.
Chain looking to seal this deal and move on in this tournament in the winner's bracket. Oh, and the nice rocket.
They have to, though. Like, they realize without, like, this is like another 30 seconds wasted. They have to kill the squad carrier, and they have to pick up themselves. They have to throw themselves at it, unfortunately, which is why Chain's able to just spam away at this doorway, this window. 30 seconds left to go, and it looks like Whaz&Chain might be able to close this one out here, guys.
Quaker Orbs needed that quad, and this is gonna be hard.
Awkward.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Quaker Orbs is going to do here.
Yeah.
6 frags, 15 seconds.
It's BJ screaming. You know, every other character just do heavy breathing when they're about to die. And here comes BJ just
And
Leroy
that
Jenkins.
does it. Whaz&Chain take the game. 2 maps to 1 over Quaker Orbs. GG's all around.
GG.
That was really great. Some good Quake.
There's some really, really, really close games.
I'm not even playing tonight.
24-4.
My adrenaline's pumping. I feel like I'm there. It's great. Effortless, look at that.
You
Insane.
feel like you're there?
Dropping the 30 bomb. Feels like I'm playing. Effortless dropping that 30 bomb.
I don't know. I think they got, like, you know, more than 1 kill, so I don't know if that was actually you playing.
Yeah, I might have snuck a few in there. But awesome games all around. These maps are just, wow. Blood Run and Awoken. tight gameplay, really close. So the rockets coming out of these players are just insane. So many hours of practice going into this tournament, and it's nice to see the hard work pay off. But we're just getting started here. So Whaz&Chain will move on, and Effortless and Yenim will go to the losers bracket and see what they can stir up there. But
well, I mean, most importantly is that now they're in the situation where they have 2 qualifying matches. You win this first one, you're in. You lose it, and then you win the next one, you're in. They already secured themselves a minimum of $2,500.
Nice.
And they know they have to win that last match out of 2 attempts, and they're into tomorrow, most importantly.
Wow.
It's going to be rough. It's going to be a tough one. I mean, obviously, it doesn't get any easier from here out. We're going to take a look at the brackets and see potentially who they're going to be going up against next, Airboys or Blind Trust. So, Chain and Whaz, have fun with Claws and Talks.
Oh,
that might be difficult.
Fun to watch. That would be so fun to watch. That would be difficult. I mean, we're talking about we're talking about the EU #1 team here.
Yep.
Look at this. So you say EU #1 team, actually.
I would say
look
EU
at,
#1
Look at the
team,
potential of Liquid versus Maestro EU. So what we've been hearing, I don't know if you guys have heard this, is that in scrims, Maestro EU have actually been able to take it to Liquid many times.
Racing Sparty is probably one of the few EU teams that stick together since, I want to say DreamHack Tours?
They've been together way before Tours.
Way before Tours. So they are, and